And we are live. Hey guys, this is Kaede Kisaragi Plays, and here we are for more Persona 4 Golden. Now, you might be wondering why am I late today? There's a very good reason why I'm late today, and it has to do with what happened to the south of my country from yesterday to today. You see, overnight we had a tropical cyclone explode into the south of Brazil. And because of that, I kinda lost power from 9 p.m. yesterday until pretty much around now. Well, that's half true. I mean, we did have power, but it wasn't really reliable power. I mean, even now, I'm not entirely sure if it's reliable. But through the entire morning and afternoon, I had to keep checking all the appliances, all the lighting, and all the things around the house to make sure that I actually had power and not just half power. Luckily, my internet was on and the entire time because yesterday when the power went out, there was no internet and there was no roaming data either, so I was completely cut off from the world. And because of that, I also did not know the level of the disgrace that was happening because it's been quite of a disaster hitting the south of the country. There's been rooftops being blown away, houses falling down, trees falling over cars and roads, transformers blowing up. A lot of bad shit's happening. So add that to one more reason why 2020 is turning out to be the year of the disaster. So with all that said, let's go back to Persona, shall we? Let me push this aside here. There you go. So we were off to the temp job in the hospital. Why do I always hear noises in the hospital this late? Hey, look! There's somebody there. You see an old lady in a morning dress. Is she real?
My.
Forgive me. It seems the old lady is looking in your direction. The old lady left. Who was she? That's not creepy! Sayoko found you and brought you here. Well done. You could just slack off and do a half-assed job, but you really do work your cute little butt off, don't you? So why are you working at a job like this? For the money? You're a starving student? Then should you really be caught up here with a naughty lady like me? But still, a young child shouldn't be wasting time wiping windows at the hospital. I'm sure there are girls who would cry if they saw you doing menial chores like this. Speaking of which, say, do you have a girlfriend? I do. Oh, then you can't let your girlfriend see you like this, hmm? I don't have a girlfriend, but we gotta say what we gotta say. High schoolers are so young. They are only 10 years younger, but they seem so far away. It's like they are glittering. I feel this, what do you call it? Envy? Maybe that's why. I just want to see them get screwed over by life. That was a joke, of course. Half of it was, anyway. Do you see what I'm getting at? Stop it. Ooh, I keep telling you, silly, that that's the kind of reaction I just find irresistible. I have to go now. I have a lot of work piling up. But I just can't help myself. It's because you're just so cute. This lady is hungry.
I'll see you
Sorry
again.
to bother you while you're on the job. Keep up the good work, okay?
Senpai.
You free today? Yes. That's right. See, I've got an appointment with that kid I was talking about. I'll catch you later. Today we'll look at Yukichi Fukuzawa's Gakumon no Susume, or An Encouragement of Learning. Now open up your textbooks. This Gakumon no Susume has a reference to the US Declaration of Independence. It's apparent once you start reading. There's a famous line at the beginning. It is said that heaven does not create one man above or below another man. Gakumon no Susume is famous for this line, however, it is said portion shows that it is a reference. So this famous quote is a quotation in itself. Are you listening, Yu-chan? What is the beginning of Gakumon no Susume a reference to? The US Declaration of Independence. Yes, it is referencing the US Declaration of Independence. Before writing Gakumon no Susume, Fukuzawa wrote Seiyo Jijo, or Conditions of the West. In that book, he actually translates the entire declaration into Japanese. So he similarly used the reference in Gakumon no Susume. Well, let's move on. Any existing distinction between the wise and the stupid Here's the stuff I promised you. No complaining, okay? Kanji handed the boy what appears to be a bunny doll. It's complete with clothes, a ribbon, a hat, and an umbrella. It's very elaborate. Whoa! This is incredible! Where'd you buy it? Who cares? But I want one too! Well, I got one for you. It's complete with clothes, shoes, a cap, and a soccer ball. It's very elaborate. For me? Thanks! But where'd you buy it? Just tell him the truth.
Well,
I made it. You made this? You got a problem with that? If you think it's so creepy, then give it... Wow, you're so cool! Hey, get... Oh, come on. No, don't start dropping frames on me now. Can you make me something else? Mom loves this kind of stuff. Sure. You promise. I'm gonna go give this to Sana-chan. Thanks, mister. I'm not that old, damn it. He said I'm cool. It was pretty amazing. Yeah, but it's not like suing is good for anything. But you know, it ain't a bad feeling. Thanks, huh? It was nothing. Way to go, Kanji. This is a great place, huh? The wind's different up here. Never noticed before. Uh-huh.
Welcome back.
Can I plant more than one? I'm not sure. Let me look it up. Let's see here. Can you plant more than one? No, we cannot. Thank God. I actually looked it up before I did it. Let's go out for another time with the devil. And that's the second warning for frame drop. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna shut down the stream so I can go and fix this, and I'll be right back. And we are back. Hopefully that fixed it. I just hate when I have these frame drop problems. The moment I finally managed to connect a fiber optics cable here on my bedroom is going to be the day I go to heaven. I know it's kind of small potatoes to be worrying about, but Let's go to the hospital again. Hey, it's the old lady. Uh-oh, she's coming to talk to us. Good evening. I'm sorry about what happened last time when I was staring at your face. You look like someone I knew. Do you work here? Only part-time.
Is that so?
That's wonderful. I have a granddaughter about your age. She went back home today, though. Thinking about it, meeting you here is a wonder. But I won't be coming back here anymore. What were you here for? This isn't a big town. We might run into each other eventually. I like to take in the sun at the riverbank when I have days off. The river sparkles so beautifully. It all feels so good, it saddens me. I'll be going now.
Oh, you're here.
Talk about timing. Also, let me test the chat. The chat's not working. Just a second. Hello! Hello! Can you hear me alright now? Is my voice coming in at the right time now, Sector? Because Sector sent a message and it did not show on the screen. Can you hear me alright now? Yes? Okay, good. So sorry about the late beginning of the stream and the problem we just had a moment ago. But like I said earlier, we had a cyclone blow through the city overnight, and it knocked off the power and the internet, and we had a whole bunch of different problems today. Some more than me. That room over there needs some work done in it. Perhaps you could. Oh, whatever, just get in there. Hmm? If this doesn't start with her stripping down, I'm going to be very upset. Okay, everything's back in order. The patient who had been in this room left just a little while ago. I want you to mop the floor. Don't ask what happened here. Okay. I was just kidding. The patient who was here was released today. He returned right from the brink of death. He was a good patient who always listened to what I said. Plus, he was the president of his company at a young age. He was handsome, didn't complain, and independent. He wanted to get back to his work, desperately. And thanks to his perseverance, he was able to leave even earlier than we had scheduled to release him. Thank you for caring for me, he said, bowing to me so happily. Then he turned around and walked out. He said such stupid things like that he loved me. Everyone lives. They only need me when they are my patients. In the end, they all leave me. It's good they get better. This is exactly why I don't like kids. They try to win arguments. I must not have been making sense. Forget about what I was saying. I'll ask another janitor to handle this room. You go on home. The streets are dark. You shouldn't be here. You wouldn't want to get caught by me. So try to imagine, Sector. Yesterday at 9 p.m. all power went out. I was in the dark, and I tried to use my roaming data on the cell phone to check the news and watch some Netflix. It also had gone dark. The entire state, here and the next state over, were being affected by the cyclone blowing through. A lot of rooftops being torn open by the wind, trees falling down, transformers blowing up. A lot of insane shit happening overnight. And I had no idea that this was going on because I had no internet.
Nice work.
I only found out in the morning when the internet and the roaming data had come back to normal, and I managed to check it out. And I was very worried that I would need to go out and work in case I couldn't get my computer running. Luckily, I found out that I could do remote work from my iPad, so I did not have to go out and risk myself when I wasn't sure if I could go out and risk myself. But apparently it was just yesterday. The cyclone blew through and went on its way. There have been 9 confirmed deaths though, upstate. And some of the imagery, the videos people are posting online is just scary. Just another one to the pile of things that makes 2020 the year of hell. Okay, now let's go to... So am I. My dad apparently only had strong winds down where he was, and so did my sister. So in the end, nothing really bad happened to us. If we lived in a house instead of an apartment building, that could have been a whole lot different. I mean, one of the videos I saw, 2 guys working on the side of the building, trying to hang on as the escalator thingy was leaning forward, trying to fall. Luckily, the people who lived in the apartment in front of where they were opened the window to let them come in. It was very lucky. The air fryer is fine. I used it yesterday to fry some burgers and the fries, and haven't really used it today yet. We ordered takeout, but I'm going to be using tonight to finally have my dad try out chicken made on the air fryer. My dad's here, by the way. So the technical difficulties was that I wasn't sure if I would be able to do the stream today due to how unstable the energy was. Also, I will warn you, if I suddenly disappear, the power went out again, okay? Just in case. We are not having any storm, any wind right now, but you never know. Let's see, now let's talk to the shrine. How's things on your end? No insects in the rain. Another quest for the fox. Yeah, it's about to turn 6 p.m. over here. We're gonna go to the once again spend time in the hospital with the devil lady.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
It's kind of funny the way that we end up spending so much time in a row with the same person in this game. Okay, I laughed now. Playing the Ayrton Senna theme right when the thing was about to get scary, that was kind of funny. Talk about a mood swing there. By the way, Netflix is making available on Brazil Netflix anyway an Ayrton Senna documentary. Though to be fair, there's also going to be a documentary about the former Brazilian uh, psychic hotline guy Walter Mercado. Karina might know him. Ligue já. Okay, let's go once again to the shrine to get the next quest. By the way, I'm taking one step closer to getting a proper lighting for my stream. My sister apparently has a very good light that she uses when she does video conference psychology calls because she is a psychologist. Because of that, my dad's gonna take a look over it and tell me which light she actually uses. It's probably the same ring light that we have all been. The problem with the green screen is that I would need a lot of space. Like here. And right here, behind me, is my bed. So if I were to use the green screen, I would have to set it up every single time I would do the stream. That's the one problem. Plus, I would have to buy both the 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 metal thing where I would hang the green screen and the green screen cloth itself. How can I project on a green screen? That's easy. I can use there are some. No, 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 no. It's not with a cable. No, no, no. To do the green screen, all I gotta do is set up a filter on Streamlabs and tell it to replace a color with the background of the video. It's very easy actually to set up a green screen. The problem is that I need to have the green screen. Plus, there's another model of the same webcam that I have that can simulate a green screen on its own. I didn't buy it because it was too expensive and I didn't really think I would want to go with a green screen anyway. Besides, the only thing the green screen would help me is if I wanted to stop using the cool layout that I have for my streams, you know? Roll down. What? What's he talking about, Sector? Yeah, I wish I had, but the problem is that I don't. Even the most basic green screen with the proper support to hang it from would be complicated to set up. I would needed to place it right behind me in a way that I know that Mari uses a green screen. I know. I've been watching her streams for ages. So does Luna. Like I said, it's not high on my priority list because with the layout that I have, with webcam in one corner, the chat in one corner, and the video neatly placed here, there's no need for me to have a green screen. The only need for a green screen would be if I stop using the layout. If I place my face on top of the game, you know? Like I did the other day when I was doing Subnautica. Anyway, it seems the fox wants you to fulfill. Could be thinking that, well, yeah, okay, let's go. I wish I was better at speaking. Alright. Now let's return to Dojima's house. And let's ride around on our little scooter. After getting lost, you reach the hill overlooking town, but you feel as if you've gotten a very good feel for the place. If you ride around a little more, you'll be completely familiar with the area. I did look up prices for green screens, but they are expensive. At least the support where you hang the green screen from.
The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
I think my dad actually has a support thing that he uses to hang his big fold out thing that he uses for his illumination classes. I might be able to use that, but I would need to have a green screen that I can hang from that. I don't need a stream deck. I would need a stream deck if I had a whole bunch of different stuff that I do with my stream, but I don't. At the moment, I only barely use 2 or 3 screens at the same time during my stream. Stream decks are for people who like have a whole bunch of different sound effects and special effects. My stream is very small, Sector. You keep thinking that I need things that I really don't. What's the next thing you're gonna say I need? That I need a new headset? Are you gonna say that I need a more powerful computer? I need I need a 4K monitor. All the things that you no, they are just things that are made to make me look fancier. They are not guarantees that are gonna make me become a big streamer. What I need to be a big streamer is be popular, not look expensive. Besides, I don't want to be, oh my god, the biggest streamer ever. I just want to have fun streaming and maybe draw a little crowd to pay attention to me. Since Rise has been rescued, it seems the killer was thwarted this time. By the way that you keep suggesting all the different things that you think I should get, it sounds like you want me to get famous overnight. Fog is covering the town. No suspicious figure this time. Weird. Wait. My string vanished? What? Uh-oh. Stop. That's not on my end. That's not on my end. My string was working fine. My string was working fine. I think it's on your end this time, not mine. Also, fuck. We saved Rise, but somebody apparently died in her place. You can hear sirens in the distance. Did something happen? Then maybe it's Twitch. But right here, on my end, it says it's fine.
Did you hear yet? They found a dead body just outside the shopping district. I don't get it. I mean, Look, we're all meeting at Juness. Come over right away.
Now, ain't that a twist? You're sure that you rescued Rise. It would be best if you hurry to Juness.
Hey, over here!
Wait, where's Yosuke?
Yosuke went over to check out the scene. He should be back soon.
And there he is.
Yeah, it was murder, all right. The body was hanging upside down on an apartment's rooftop railing.
But how could that...
That's not all. The victim this time, it was King Moron.
It was the teacher? Moroka? Good riddance, I say.
King Moron?
You mean that King Moron? Senpai's homeroom teacher?
Why? What on earth is going on here?
How am I supposed to know? But I talked to a guy there who saw it. It's true. There's no mistake.
Also, Sector, I do hope you do understand that I'm not like upset at you when you make all the suggestions of things that I could buy to improve the string, okay? I just get a little bit exasperated that sometimes it looks like you just want me to buy more stuff.
Gotta be shitting me. Ain't the killer targeting people who get shown on TV? I ain't never seen King Moron on the Midnight Channel or any other programs.
Yeah, that is a problem. With this murder, we broke completely the rules of how the murders are working so far.
Why did this happen?
Wow, thank you for the part that touches my heart. You like my streams anyhow.
I thought we finally figured some things out. they all just a big coincidence?
Could be. Or could be that the killer wised up to our learning his technique and deliberately is trying to throw us off.
Maybe the Midnight Channel doesn't have anything to do with this.
Damn it! We came so far and now we're back to square one! Were we in over our heads, trying to catch a culprit that even the police couldn't find?
It's too early to give up.
Damn straight. We started this thing because the police can't tell their asses from their elbows.
This is my ass.
We give up now, and that shithead's gonna be on the loose
There,
forever.
now it's an ass.
This ain't the time for bitching and moaning. We just gotta keep on keeping on.
Kanji-kun.
Seriously, how can you not love Kanji? Kanji is the best character in the freaking game.
Big talk from someone like you, Kanji.
Shut up, Yosuke.
What's that supposed to mean?
I know. We're dealing with a murderer here, but we've all risked our lives to get this far. No way we'll back down. And we promised the bear, too.
Hey, that's right! Maybe Teddy knows something about this!
Well, since moping around won't do us any good, let's go see him.
I wonder if Teddy does know anything. Uh-oh. We have a problem.
Huh? There's staff here?
Yeah, imagine that! This is a store, there's staff here.
Now that's unusual. Hi there. Did something happen?
Ah, Yosuke-kun.
Great timing. Did the manager tell you anything about this? There's been this weird mascot around our department for quite a while now.
Mascot?
Is there some kind of campaign on today?
Mascot?
He said his name was, what was it? Terry? Eddie?
He didn't.
Well, there are no customers around, so I guess it's fine. I better get back to my station.
He didn't. Teddy?
Please don't tell me.
Tuna Hantaku forever. Welcome to the stream. Hello. I imagine by the name that you are very much into Japanese stuff. Or something like that. Or at least into Persona.
Whoa! He's here!
Yep.
This really hits the spot.
Really, Teddy? Really?
What the? I mean, how'd you?
I have a more important question. How do you know how to work that?
It took you guys long enough. I've been waiting.
Oh, you're from Japan. Nice. I mean, you are from Japan or do you live in Japan? Sorry, I am kinda... I'm a mess right now, sorry. So you're Japanese? That's awesome. Welcome to the stream. If you're in Japan, it must be very early right now, right?
Teddy, are you okay on this side?
Ooh, in what part of Japan do you live?
How did you even leave your side?
Of course I can come out. There's an exit.
He does have a point. There is an exit.
It just never occurred to me to do it before.
Because he is a bit of an airhead.
But spending time with you all sparked my curiosity about this world. I did wonder if it was a good idea, but my feet started moving before I could decide. And when I thought about it, I had nowhere to go, and it was a waste to go back. So I waited here for you. Oh, someone asked for my name, so I told them, I'm Teddy.
So that's why.
Oh, yeah, there's something we need to ask you. How long have you been here, Teddy? Did anyone enter the other world?
I stayed until the fog settled in on my side, but no one came.
You're positive. You really didn't sense a single person.
I just said that I didn't. I was there all by myself, like always.
And your nose wasn't clogged or anything?
Ooh, Osaka, nice. Osaka accent is very fun to see in most anime and games and stuff.
Aren't you listening? I was utterly, totally, and 100% alone. That's why I came over here.
I can imagine you are able to understand my English just fine, right? I mean, I'm not a native English speaker myself. I'm from Brazil. And Sector here, he is from the Netherlands, but he lives in Belgium. So nobody technically speaks English properly here.
But I can understand if you don't believe me. My senses aren't that good lately anyways.
Really? You work at Sega? Nice! I really like the 60-year celebration that Sega has been doing with Sega Shiro and Sega Hatan Shiro and all the new stuff that's coming out in Japan, like the cloud-based gaming and the micro Game Gear keychain thingy.
Oh, Sensei's heart is radiating pure kindness.
By the way, Sector, in case you didn't make the connection yet, Sega is also partnered up with Atlus and releasing the Persona games. Or Atlus belongs to Sega. I actually don't quite know here, but well, Sega is responsible for Persona as well.
Well, it's true that the Midnight Channel
I
was
might be
blank
talking
last
complete
night.
nonsense here. I might be out of my head.
And even before that, Teddy says he didn't sense anything, right? Does that mean King Moron was never on that side?
What's going on?
I love Segata Sanshiro back in the day from the Sega Saturn, though I didn't really I wasn't really aware of him at the time. I found out about him. Yes, I love to play Sega games. I have a lot of different games here. I love the Wonder Boy series, the Streets of Rage games, Phantasy Star, Shining Force, all the big Sega games. Sonic, obviously.
Hey, I want to go somewhere.
Huh? Now ain't the time, dude. You seriously don't plan on going back, do you? Where do you want to go, anyway?
I want to give this to Rise-chan. It's for her.
Let me just double check that because I really wanna make sure that I'm... Yeah, here it is. Atlus is a subsidiary of Sega. So yeah, Persona technically belongs to Sega now. I don't think it used to be a subsidiary of Sega. I think it became later. I'm not sure.
Rise-chan will probably back us up from now on.
If I say anything that's wrong, you can correct me, Tuna Hanzuku.
So I'm gonna fight alongside you with everything I got.
Yeah, Teddy's gonna be a new party member.
Don't think of me as the same cute little Teddy. I'm an all-new model. I have a powerful attack, an unbeatable defense, and a winning smile. Today begins the new legend of Teddy!
Shin Teddy Densetsu!
Wow, a new legend.
Yukiko, don't entertain him. I've also previously streamed Persona 5 Royal on my stream as well. I love that game. I love the original game. And here
People are
comes the little
starting to stare.
fans.
Keep it down, will you, Ted? Come on, let's go somewhere else.
Since when do you work at Sega Tonahazuku?
Okay, just to make sure, I'm gonna ask you one last time. Nobody was over there except for you until the fog came back, correct?
That's what I've been saying.
He didn't show up on the Midnight Channel either.
What's up with that?
No clue. But I think we can be sure now that King Moron was never thrown into the TV.
Then what? He was killed over here? Why not throw him into a TV like all the rest?
Do you never intended to?
They never intended to. So you're saying he wasn't like the other victims to begin with? But why?
Maybe the culprit thought he couldn't kill any more people by throwing them into TVs.
Yeah, it's one idea.
I mean, we prevented his last 3 attempts in a row.
Oh, I get you. That could be it.
So they snuffed someone on our side this time to make sure it worked. Damn it. If that's true, then we have no way of preventing more murders unless we catch the killer.
We need more clues. I wonder if Rise-chan's up and around yet.
Yeah, we'll have to put our hopes on her.
It's so hot out.
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for a real mindfuck.
I'm taking this off.
Wait, you're not talking about your head, are you? Cut it out! There's kids watching! Jeez, they'll be scarred for life if they see an empty mascot walking around. A little consideration, man.
I love Japanese games. I've grown up with them. I mean, I'm from Brazil. Sega was part of my childhood. I had a Master System. I played a lot of Alex Kidd and Miracle World, a lot of California games, Wonder Boy in Monster Land, Wonder Boy 3 Dragon's Trap, Golden Axe, Sonic the Hedgehog, Nights into Dreams. I played not on my own because I never had a Sega Saturn, sadly. Sega Saturn was kind of expensive. I really wanted to have a Dreamcast, but I never had.
I'm glad you're back to normal, though. Your fur's all fuzzy again.
Can I feel it?
I'm just so desperate to cop a feel.
No. Actually, I'm no longer a hollow bear. I trained and trained, hoping to someday score with Chie-chan and Yuki-chan, and now I finally have an inside.
Yeah, good job with that.
Come on. Can't we give it a rest with the whole scoring thing?
Dude, you're hollow. Taking your head off isn't gonna cool you down.
But I just told you I'm not hollow anymore. It's too hot. I can't stand it.
And here we go. Prepare to be mindfucked in 3, 2, 1, and
It's so
go.
hot. Whoa! What the?
Not only he is human now,
Much better.
he also decided that he wanted to be a bishi. Because of course he thought he should be Bishonen instead of Dorky Kid.
Now that hit the spot. Hey, Chie-chan, Yuki-chan.
Stop with the bishi sparkle, Teddy.
Yes?
Do you have anything to wear? I'm basically like a newborn at the moment.
Teddy? Is that really you?
Stop doing that, Teddy. It's creepy.
Wait, did you say you're like a newborn?
Yes, so he's saying that he is naked.
Then don't take the bottom part off. is, right? Come on, let's go look around.
That's Teddy?
Yep.
He said he's not hollow anymore. So, like, he grew himself a body in there?
Apparently so.
What kind of creature would do that? I mean, what is he? Then again, this is hardly the first bizarre thing we've seen.
Fair enough.
And I gotta admit, it's probably better than him walking around in his bear suit.
True.
Oh, hey, weren't we gonna see about talking to Rise? I was so shocked that I lost track of what we were talking about. Let's head over to Rise's place. As for Teddy, he's with the girls, so he should be fine.
Yeah. Because either he A, strikes out, or B, they kick his ass. So, Tunahansku, since when have you been working at Sega? What department you work at?
It's finally the season for topsicles again.
Dude, how many are you going to eat? You're gonna get a stomachache.
Sorry we're late.
Because let's be honest, working in a gaming company, it's the dream life for any gamer. At least in theory.
How'd it take you that long to find clothes for Ted? Whoa. Is that you, Teddy?
Oui, monsieur. How do I look?
Oh, okay. Nope, no problem. You're not supposed to talk about that. It's okay. Also, Teddy, you look like a freaking shoujo manga protagonist. Stop that.
I can't believe it. It's like, who is this guy?
I have to say, he totally blew my mind. But he's Teddy, all right. This guy had to make it a huge ordeal. Everything was new to him, so it turned into a big mess.
It's okay, no need to apologize. I mean, it was just curiosity. I mean, it's not something that happens every day. Somebody coming in and say, hey, I work at a gaming company.
He was so excited in the women's section that he started blabbering. Hey, you can't just go around doing whatever you please when you're in this form.
So,
Got it?
I guess it goes without saying, but do you like the Persona games, Tuna Hanzuku? Sorry that I keep calling you that, I don't know what to call you.
Well, he can't help it. It's his first time in our world.
You know, there's another thing about my stream that I do sometimes that my followers can request me to sing any kind of song, and I think to this day nobody actually requested me to sing anything in Japanese. It will be interesting to see the reaction of a Japanese person to me trying to sing in Japanese.
All right. You don't need to get all mopey like that. I never said I won't forgive you.
I'm so glad. I was worried that you didn't like me anymore.
Especially if I went with something Sega related.
Oh, man. If you can behave yourself, you'll be pretty cute.
You make your living with the Persona game, you mean?
Is he cute? What do you think, Kanji?
Poor Kanji.
Huh? What are you asking me for?
Or did you mean you love the Persona game? Sorry, I think it's the translation getting in the way a little bit.
Well, I was just wondering if he was your type.
Oh, I get it. What you're really asking is, will you please beat the shit out of me, Kanji?
Yes, that's exactly what Yosuke is meaning. So go ahead, Kanji, beat him out. I'll give that to Yukiko. I'll give that to her. That was funny.
It ain't funny, Yukiko-senpai.
Yes, it is. What's your favorite Persona game? -5.
Sorry. You'll have to forgive Yukiko. She's helpless when she gets this way.
Oh, please, everyone. Don't fight over me, baby.
Teddy, please, stop.
Shut up! You picking a fight with me?
Here, Kanji, get whatever ice cream you want. Just share it with Teddy. We're gonna head for the tofu shop. Wait here until we get back.
You like Mogwai?
Wow, you're rich.
I can't just take this from you.
Think of it as a welcome back party for Teddy.
What's Mogwai? Or are you talking about a persona within the game?
Just don't go around making a racket.
I'm gonna end up naming the string language barrier the string. Oh, that Mogwai from Gremlins. Why are we talking about
Yosuke,
Gremlins?
what's gotten into you? You're acting like a real senpai all of a sudden. Oh, I get it. You might say differently, but you're still nice to Teddy. I'm glad Yosuke's developing into such a mature adult. Someone who doesn't let trifles bother him.
What? You're worrying me, Chie.
Oh, it's about Teddy's clothes, that's all. We didn't have the money for them, so we charged the rest to you.
And of course, Yosuke had to find a way to get himself in trouble again.
Charge? What? You put it on my account? Oh, what the hell, Chie? I never said you could do that.
What else were we supposed to do? That stuff was expensive, even for Juness.
You seriously charged it to me? Why would you do that? You know I just bought a motorcycle. I'm broke.
So, if you're already broke, a little more debt isn't gonna make much of a difference.
Chie, I don't think you remember all the damage that you have inflicted on us over the summer campaign. I think you are not in position to be doing that kind of shit.
What?
Come on, baby. Stop fighting over...
Shut up! This is your fault, you know. Ah! You listen here, Ted. You better take really, really, really good care of that. If you put even a single tear in it, I'll make your next set of clothes out of the bear hide you took off.
Oh
Yo,
well.
Daddy, don't let it get you down. Let's go get some topsicles.
Also, I think my topsicle's about to melt.
Let's go on ahead. I think they're going to be a while.
Let's go see Rise. Whoa,
I had a feeling you'd come.
it's that boy again.
You're...
Are you here to ingratiate yourself with Rise Kujikawa now?
Jeez, why did the clerk even let them charge it to someone else? Huh? Wait, you're that guy we saw with Kanji.
Precisely. I don't believe we've met since then. In fact, I don't believe I've ever introduced myself. My name is Naoto Shiragane. I'm investigating the multiple murders that have occurred here. Mind if I ask you a few questions on the subject?
Naoto Shirogane.
The latest victim, Kenshiro Muraoka. He was a teacher at the school you all attend, correct?
So what?
The public is focused on the fact that he is associated with the second victim's school. But in truth, that's irrelevant. What intrigues me is the inconsistency. This Muraoka has never appeared on television.
You can do it like this, Tuna Hanzoku. You can check your points by using this command, and what you can spend them with this command. There's also some other commands that you can use.
What do you make of that?
How are we supposed to know?
Well, we'll leave it at that. For my part, I'd like to solve this case as quickly as possible. I'll be keeping an eye on you all. Well then, until we meet again.
Why keep an eye on me? What did we do to you, man?
Who is that guy?
It felt like he completely saw through us. He even knew about the TV thing.
Rise!
Oh, hi. Rise-chan, are you okay now?
Good, good.
Are you all here to check up on me?
Well, yeah.
Oh, do you guys have a moment? There's something I want to tell you. Follow me. My grandma's taking care of the shop today.
Huh? Sure, okay.
Tatsuhime Shrine.
Yeah, I remember being at my house. When I came to, though, I was already in the other world.
Aw. Still no real information on the killer.
We met this weird kid named Naoto a second ago.
Oh, he's come to the shop several times. He asked me a lot about the incident. I didn't tell him anything about the other world, though. I figured it'd be a waste of time. Actually, he asked me about you guys, too, but I just made up some stuff. Like, they found me unconscious on the roof at Jeunesse.
Well, I guess that's close enough to the truth.
So...
What's up?
I really appreciate what you did for me. Thank you so much! I love you guys!
Huh? Oh, you don't have to thank us.
Dude, she's so cute.
Yes, she is. She's moe, as we say in Japan.
Man, it's finally hitting me that you're the real deal. You really are Lisette.
Well, I know I sounded gloomy and all from stress, so I thought you might not like me that way. Do I sound weird? Oh, but I guess it sounds more natural this way to the public. I'm sorry. I've practically lost touch with what the normal me is like.
No need to apologize. Just do what comes naturally.
I think everyone has multiple sides to them. You don't have to force yourself to decide on just one.
Yep.
It sounds convincing when Yukiko says it.
Huh? Really? Thanks. I'm glad you're the first people I got to know here.
Oh yeah, we almost forgot your present. The teddy glasses. You don't have to take them, but... well...
Teddy gave you a pair of glasses to hold on to for when Rise joined you. But what should you say when giving them to her?
Senpai, would you be struggling without my help? I can help you in that world, right? With my power. So wouldn't it be better if I joined the team?
These are kind of like proof that you're one of us.
I see. I do remember you all wearing glasses over there. Thanks, Senpai. Now I'm part of the team too.
Yay! Rank 6. 2 ranks in one go.
I'll be going to Yasugami High starting tomorrow. But I don't have any friends yet, so don't ignore me, alright?
Don't worry.
I do owe you my life, so, you know.
Leave it to me.
Wow, I didn't realize you were so cool, Senpai.
I am very cool.
This sure is a rough time to transfer here, though. The kidnappings, King Moron's death, all that and exams are soon, too. Exams. Now I'm depressing myself. I wonder if there's any chance they'll be cancelled.
I play good. You should see me singing.
I doubt it. They always hold exams, rain or shine.
Let me just...
I almost got killed by those monsters. Compared to that, exams are nothing.
Like, I really like, for example, the Segata Sanshiro theme song from the old commercials. So, as a little treat, let's go a cappella, because I cannot play the song here because I don't want to bring Sega after my ass later. So this is the Segata Sanshiro theme song from the old commercials. Sorry for interrupting the gameplay, but I like to sing with my focus. 遊びの道に魂込めた一人の男が今日も行く真面目に遊ばぬ奴らには体で覚えさせるぞセガタ三四郎セガタ三四郎セガサタン四郎テニスやカラオケナンパにクラブ他にすることあるだろうが群れなきゃ遊ばぬ奴らには心に問いかけるぞセガタ三四郎セガタ三四郎セガサタン四郎若者よ真剣に取り組んでいるものがあるか命かけて打ち込んでいるものがあるかセガサタンしろ指が折れるまで指が折れるまで刹那を快楽追い続けても虚しい余生が残るだけとことん極めぬ奴らには体に叩き込むぞセガタ三四郎セガタ三四郎セガサタン四郎青い大空白い雪雲真っ赤にたぎる遊びの地途中で投げ出す奴らには体で覚えさせるぞセガタ三四郎セガタ三四郎セガサタン四郎セガタ三四郎セガタ三四郎セガサタン四郎トリアThat song is so freaking awesome. Sega Satan Shiro, Sega Satan Shiro, Sega Satan Shiro. I'm a huge fan of Fujioka Hiroshi-san, the original Kamen Rider. And yes, I'm also a huge Kamen Rider fan.
Alrighty then. Let's discuss the case some more tomorrow at our special
So,
headquarters.
how was my Japanese? I know it's kinda... I might have messed up a few letters there.
Yo, how's it going? Dude, Teddy ate 5 topsicles. Though if you count the ones I had before, that makes 6. So I still win.
No one asked.
Thank you. I love singing in Japanese.
We're all done talking already. Let's go, Senpai.
When did you get so chipper?
Do you go to Yasugami like Senpai? I'll be starting school there tomorrow, so I hope we get along too.
Huh? Oh.
I don't actually know how to speak Japanese all that well. Actually, very poorly. But I really love singing in Japanese. I have a lot of Japanese singers as my idols. Hironobu Kageyama-san, uh, Kushida Akira-san, uh, Mizuki Ichiro, Sasaki Sao, Matsumoto Rika, Okui Masami, the whole Jump project, you know?
What grade are you in?
So where's Teddy?
He's over there, finishing up his 5th topsicle. What are we gonna do with him?
Well, I guess I'll take him home.
So now he's also gonna live with Yosuke. Yosuke just suffers in this game a lot.
Good evening. This is Nightline News. Our top story for the night concerns the latest developments in an ongoing story. The serial murder case in Inaba has claimed a 3rd victim. The news shocked local residents, who have not seen another murder in 3 months, and assumed the spree had reached its end. The deceased taught at a local high school. Since his body was found arranged in a similar manner as the last 2 victims,
It seems he really was murdered.
What's wrong? Was it someone you know? He died?
Nanako seems scared.
I'm alright.
Nanako-chan, you don't deserve all this grief.
this marks the 2nd consecutive death after Miss Saki Konishi's, where the target was involved with Yasogami High.
I think part of the reason why speaking Japanese comes easier for me is because Japanese sounds have a lot of sounds that are close to Portuguese, which is my language. If I was an English speaker, it would be a lot harder to learn Japanese.
Mr. Muraoka was known for his strict teaching methods and is said to have had constant friction with his students. The police will be pursuing this line of inquiry and are planning to begin a large-scale investigation tomorrow. We now turn to our reporter at the scene for more details.
The news is livelier than usual.
Dad won't be coming home again today.
So it seems. Maybe you should try another magic trick. You move a finger on your right hand to your left hand. Ah, seriously? This here?
Do it again! Do it again! It moved!
That trick? What is it with Japanese children and that finger trick? I mean, Tom Cruise did the same thing in The Last Samurai.
Hey, how did you do that? Tell me, tell me!
You put Nanako to bed and decided to call it a night as well. Oops. Igor.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
It seems that you've been called to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. How are things proceeding? Are you gradually drawing nearer to a solution to the mystery?
I don't know.
Indeed. The fog clouding your path is thick.
The season has changed, but your future is not yet closed. In time, a path will open to you.
Our true reason for calling you here tonight is to provide a new form of assistance to help you achieve just that.
What new form?
Fusing personas. Have you been using our services diligently?
Yes.
The aid we will henceforth provide is an advanced form of fusion. I speak of the power to fuse 4 or more personas at once.
Pinocchio. I would say Karasu Tengu, but Pinocchio also works.
I am quite certain that this will enable you to command even stronger powers. Now, your journey will soon reach its climax. And as a result, many challenges, which I cannot foresee at present, await you. Most interesting. Well, until we meet again, farewell.
By the way, if Pinocchio had eyes like Igor has, I would be freaking terrified. Alright.
Yo!
I still can't believe it. Our homeroom teacher was killed. I couldn't get that much sleep yesterday. How about you? Are you alright? I'm okay. Well, if we start getting depressed over something like this, we'll never catch the killer, huh? Oh yeah, this means we'll be getting a new homeroom teacher. I wonder who it will be. Well, I'm pretty sure that they won't be able to find anyone worse than Kim Moron.
Hey, is that stuff about King Moron for real?
It was on TV, right? It must be true.
Because of course the TV would never lie. Hello!
Good morning.
Nice! A much better improvement over King Moron as a teacher, wouldn't you say? Nice cleavage as well.
I'm Noriko Kashiwagi, your new class teacher starting today. You all probably know already, but now that Mr. Morooka has passed away, I'll be taking good care of you instead.
Can you please take care of me instead?
Okay, why don't we start off with a moment of silence for Mr. Morooka? Close your eyes, everyone. That should be enough. I'll do my best to fill Mr. Morooka's shoes.
No need at all, you already outstand him.
So, our regular exams are still on track for next week. As your principal said, it's times like these when the schedule is most important, Nori-chan. Oh, it must be tough for you. But that's what it means to become an adult, little by little.
What is it with this game and having sexy ladies talking flirty towards young boys?
I already can't stand her.
Ah, whatever.
First King Moron and now Kashiwagi? How much worse can it get?
Dude, are you gay? Seriously, I would kill to have a hot teacher like that.
Oh, and one more thing. That idol in our first year class, Ms. Kujikawa, was it? In person, she's nothing like she seems on TV, so don't get your hopes up, okay?
Okay. She's like Mr. Mackey from South Park, okay?
What's so great about an idol anyway, right, class? She's just a piece of inexperienced jailbait.
Okay, now she's not being very nice.
What's up with her? Does she think she's Rosette's rival?
I don't even know why. She has bigger boobs.
She doesn't stand a chance against Rosette. I mean, I heard Kashiwagi is on the wrong side of 40.
Oh, Japan and their whole discrimination against women over 25 who are not married.
I bet King Moron would have been ecstatic to hear Rosette had enrolled here.
True.
Someone told me they saw him buying Rise's pinup book.
Huh.
That sounds kind of pervy.
Huh.
He annoyed the hell out of me, but I feel bad that he got killed.
Oh, you know what? Rosette was on a striptease show.
Huh? A striptease? Dude, if that was true, the paparazzi would have been all over it.
I'm serious. but the reception went bad right when it was getting to the good part.
Thank God.
It was on that midnight channel everyone keeps talking about.
You actually believe that crap? How friggin' dense are you? Trust me, you were dreaming it.
The rumor about the Midnight Channel is spreading further.
And it is not like in Persona 5 when lots of rumors are bad.
We'd better wrap this case up quick. Anyways, let's meet up later. Don't make any plans for this afternoon.
Ugh, finals are next week. It's been a while since I failed any subjects.
Yeah, if by a while you mean all the time.
Shut up! Like you've ever seen my scores!
But she always has above average marks in the subjects that she doesn't fail.
That's called damned by faint praise.
Hey, why'd you tell him? My score's just very. Yeah,
Very much.
Rise-chan, you too?
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. It's just, I thought it would take me a while to make any friends at my new school.
Too bad we met under such awful circumstances.
Oh yeah. What do you guys think about King Moron's case? He didn't show up on the Midnight Channel even once.
If this person had been inside the TV, I would have sensed it. My nose isn't as sharp now, but I can tell that much.
But they found the body on a foggy day again, right? They said on the news that that crime scene was just the way it was for that announcer and Saki-senpai.
I really wonder about the culprit's motives. Why was Mr. Muraoka targeted?
Hope it wasn't personal. Because there's way too many people who hated King Moron's guts.
But didn't you say it's people who get famous on TV who are targeted? If the killer's choosing targets by watching TV, I picture him as someone who doesn't know the victims at all. I don't think it's worth trying to figure out motives for that type. There are too many people who hold grudges against you for no reason, even if you've never met them before.
Rise has a very good point.
You sound like you speak from experience, Rise-chan. But with King Moron, he didn't appear on the Midnight Channel or the regular TV. I don't get this at all.
Man, 2 victims in a row from our school. That's gotta set off the police's alarm bells. They're not gonna leave any stones at school unturned.
You know, to be honest, somewhere deep inside, I thought maybe King Moron was the killer. The news says that he was the second victim from Yasogami High, but we all know that's not the case. And I've heard him say more than once that so-and-so deserves to die. But now, I feel bad that I doubted him.
Don't be.
He was a capital A asshole, but that doesn't justify killing him.
True, but doesn't mean you have to feel bad for him.
And not just King Moron. I feel sorry for all the victims. I can't forgive the killer, no matter what.
Well, we'll do what we can. For King Moron's sake, too. At this rate, you have to figure that the killer has something to do with the school, right? So why don't we split up and...
That won't be necessary.
Makoto.
You?
There is no need to examine the case of Mr. Muraoka any further.
Why's that?
Apparently, the police have found a suspect. It would be best to let them handle the case from here.
How do you know?
I'm on this case as a special investigator, by request of the prefectural police.
What?
They found a suspect? Who is it?
As to his name, I haven't been informed. I do know that he is a high schooler. It isn't public knowledge yet, but he isn't a student of your high school. It seems they are quite confident that this boy is the killer. They have testimonies directly linking him with the incident. I expect it's only a matter of time before he is apprehended. Soon this case will be solved, and your town will once again be its peaceful, rustic self.
The suspect is a high schooler? Alright, so why come tell us? That's confidential info, right? Why run right here and spill it?
True. I mean, it's not like you are Adachi.
Your game will soon reach its end. I felt I should at least let you know that.
It's not a game to us.
You don't deny, then, that you have involved yourselves in the matter? Well, no matter. I have no reason to say anything further.
Then what reason had you to say anything at all?
A game? Aren't you the one who thinks of this as a game? I don't care if you're a special investigator or an amateur sleuth. All you're doing is solving mysteries. What could you possibly know about us? You're the one who's playing a game here.
One of the victims? She meant a lot to me. How could I possibly treat this like a game? Plus, we made a promise.
Yosuke.
A game. That may be quite true.
Why so understanding all of a sudden?
Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you'd be wandering around like this when the police have a suspect. What, did they get rid of you now that they have their man? Is that why you came here? You were lonely?
Detectives normally aren't involved with arrests, and we never harbor any special emotions regarding a case either. Still, it is rather unfortunate that people are only attentive so long as our services are required. But then, I'm accustomed to it. Much about this case was perplexing, but its solution was surprisingly simple. Well then, I'll be going now.
What was that about? He just said his piece and left?
Isn't that exactly how most people who think they are on the moral superiority act? They say their thing and then they leave as soon as you try to refute them.
He said they have a suspect. But is this really gonna solve everything?
Nope.
Who knows?
No way this is over. Not in a long shot.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
For some reason, there's an alarm clock inside ticking away. Was the Jima in a rush this morning? You left it alone. Blessed Hands, Grove 2. English made easy. It's a collection of illustrated sample conversations for many common situations, from good morning to good night. You wonder how often this will actually be useful while living in Inaba. He does have a point! Why does everybody have a transparent umbrella? Finals start next week. Senpai, you look pretty down. That's not good for you, you know? Once they're over, summer vacation isn't far behind, right? Shut it, puny underclassmen. I have to study for my college entrance exams. Once you're a third-year student, you'll get a taste of what it's like to take tests all year. I don't miss school. At all. Remember guys, the finals are starting next week. If you fail, you'll have to attend our lovely summer school. Anyway, today we're going to talk about sex linkage. Sex linkage inheritance is dependent on allosomes. To say it simply, it's genetic inheritance that's caused by whatever decides if you are male or female. An example is calico cats. Calico cats are almost entirely female. Not that there aren't any boys, but apparently there's only one out of every several tens of thousands. Wow, would I be one lucky calico cat if I was male. Maybe there are rare male calicos are very popular with the ladies? Hehe. Another murder. It's Mr. Moroka this time. To think that there's someone even scarier than King Moron out there somewhere. Oh no, I'm so afraid of being murdered right now. Excuse me, but I have another request. Would you let me ask you? Thanks to you, my room's safe, but I'm nervous when I have to go outside like this. So I think if I had something that I could keep with me all the time, I could relax a little. Like maybe a veil or... How about a charmed veil? I can trade you more keys for it, so can I trust you to do this for me? This time I'll give you even more. Let's go right around the neighborhood with the scooter ride. Oh my! You were able to make it to Okina City. You now have the feel for the local area. Today is day ending in 2. That means it's a bonus day. Today is a 30 frame bonus day. The crane game is usually 100 yen per try, but today you can try twice for the same amount. The grand prize now is the Jack Frost doll. Supply is limited. First come, first serve. Do you have a lot of time on your hands right now? I'm a little in trouble. Feel like making some money? Sure. Really? Here you go. He shoved a bunch of pocket tissue packets into your arms. These have our ads on them. I want you to hand them out to people around town. Just anyone who looks like they're killing time. You don't have to give them to anyone who looks like they're walking somewhere. There are costume shops and cafes on the other side of the station, so be sure to hit up the people there. Cover the area by the police station too. I'm counting on you. You can drink coffee by going to the cafe. Nah, this is not like going to Sojiro's place. I just realized! Cafe Chagall! That's the same cafe... That's the same cafe shop from Persona 3. Nice! Nice callback. You're done? Well, here you go, you saved me. If you've got some time, you should give the crane game a try. At least this time there's no animation for the crane game. We need to get the prize. So we need to play until the game tells us that we need to come back later. At least this isn't something we need to reload. You don't see any prizes that you think you have a chance of winning. You should give up for the day and come back at a later date. Okay. You can buy costumes at Crocofur. Viva la fashion revolution! Welcome to Crocofur! I'm Reiko Osa, charismatic fashionista. Crocofur has a wide selection of clothing for ladies and men. Fashion is passion, now let's start a revolution! Please consult me if you would like some tips on coordinating a fashionable look. By the way, you've caught my eye. I must say, you're a rare bird. Your cool exterior doesn't completely hide your surging manliness. My fashion radar is ping 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 ging, comrade. Just for you, I'll make an exception and personally coordinate some charismatic ensembles for you. I would like to introduce you to a new arrival. Ladies across the country have been waiting for this, the butler set. Girls will swoon over the formal English butler look. The style is to die for. Excuse me, are you perhaps searching for the cleaning uniform? This cleaning uniform would look perfect on you, I can't recommend it enough. Clothes not listed as part of a set can only be equipped by a specified person. The clothes give that person a unique look, so try buying them to see what it is. Let's buy all the clothing we can. How much money do we have? Enough. And we spend the time here. Here we can get skill cards. Here you go. I'm impressed that you had the intestinal fortitude to set foot in here after all I said. My name is Mumon. I'm the owner of the establishment, and even though this cafe is a chain, I absolutely refuse to serve mediocre coffee. I will sacrifice my standards for no one. I've got an older brother. I don't keep in contact with him much nowadays, but I caused him quite a bit of trouble. He became a Buddhist monk, following in our family tradition, but he's socially awkward. I wonder how he's doing. Oh! His siblings with the monk guy from Persona 3! Sorry about that. When I start reminiscing, I have a hard time controlling myself. Well, drink up. It's a sublime cup of coffee. No, it's more than that. It's an experience. If you underestimate it, it will break you. The inside of your mouth is getting numb, but now it's sharply acidic, yet the body is full and rich with sweet undertones. This flavor, it's bold, too bold. As you are swept up in a black torrent of flavors, you desperately reach towards something and grasp it. Obtain the Dia skill card. From here on, a card icon will be displayed on Persona status screen skill listings. Drink coffee when you have a persona equipped that knows a skill with this card icon, and you can obtain a card with that skill. If the persona has no skills with card icons shown, you will not gain a skill card. The skills that show the card icon depend on the persona. This icon cannot be passed on through fusion. Developing more personas will help you to gain more skill cards, so experiment and see what you can find. Hey kid, I'm closing up soon. Judging by the current time of day, it appears that you lost consciousness. What is it with Persona and coffee? I guess your palate was overstimulated by mature flavors and you succumbed. You're still a child. Somebody in the Persona development crew really likes coffee. An acquired taste.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Pinwheels. Let's go up and continue reading English Made Easy. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, the movie I want to see is finally out. Dominator 2, yeah baby. But I hate going to Okinawa by myself, so if you go, call me up and we can't see it. The movie Yosuke wanted to watch is now being shown at the theater. If you go to the movie theater, perhaps you should invite Yosuke.
I'm sorry.
It's an emergency. Yukiko forced herself under your umbrella.
Thank you.
I couldn't find my folding umbrella. It's odd because I always have one in my bag. Oh, did I use it when I was with Chie? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Now I'm a little nervous. What if people start to talk? That's fine with me. Really? If it's alright with you, I guess it's fine with me too. Just kidding. I hope it stops raining by the time school gets out. You all seem really sad. I know, it's tough. I still can't believe Mr. Moroka was taken from us. The faculty office is still in shock too. But we can't sob about it all day. Today we're gonna put the physical back in education. We're gonna play rugby, and don't even think about getting lazy because it's hot. It's hot, but run. Keep running, sweat, and then eat shaved ice. Because the shaved ice you eat after exercise is the best. Brain freeze. Oh yeah, haha. You seem to be cool, Narukami. Answer me while running. What is the medical term for brain freeze? Sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia. Yes, fantastic! It's phenopalatin ganglioneuralgia. When you eat something cold, like shaved ice, it constricts the flesh around the trigeminal nerve. That's the nerve that tells your brain that your forehead hurts, and so you think your forehead hurts. Alright, I can see you're all sweating hard. The more you sweat, the better the shaved ice will be when you're done. Okay, so first of all, let's go to the third floor. There he is. We have the broom and we have the cleaning outfit. Wonderful. The cleaning mop and the cleaning uniform exist for one reason and one reason alone, and that is for cleaning. Indeed, those items show your will in taking on the passion of our club. I definitely want you to have this. It's been passed down all these years. Bamboo broom. May your passion never go out. Pass it on to the underclassmen who come after you. Let's take a look. My current sword is better. Though if I start missing a lot, I could always just equip the bamboo broom. Now let's go into town. Into the riverbed. I don't want to go home. I have a request for you, but do you think you'll help me out? I need to look the same as my sister, but I don't have a flower brooch. My sister hasn't noticed, but if she does, I think she'll be mad at me, so I've looked all over, but I can't find one. Do you have one? I'll find one for you. Really? Thank you so much. Now back to school. Roof. Huh? What? Don't just walk up to me and talk to me all of a sudden. Don't you know that's rude? Oh, sorry for blowing up like that. It's fine. I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere or anything. So, female student's mumbling and obviously flustered. Perhaps she's the one who wrote the EMA request. She wants to improve her conversational abilities. What do you want? Stop staring at my face! Her words are harsh, but you dealt with the cold response well due to your understanding. What? Normal people would have left by now, yelling something at me. You're weird. What are you standing there for? Say something to me, you got that? The awkward girl ran away. Maybe you should talk to her again next time you see her. Let's see, do we have a priestess? Yukiko seems embarrassed for some reason. Do you remember Kasai-san, the waitress? She seems to have told everyone about you. Now they are saying I should bring you home. Adults are so quick to poke fun at me. It's such a hassle, isn't it? But of course my family runs an inn, so guests come by all the time. Maybe next time you can just come in. Oh, Yuki-chan. Oh, the deputy mayor. The people at the inn seem very busy. Is something going on? Huh? Oh no, today was the interview for the travel show. On TV? That's great. You'll try and make the Inaba look inviting, won't you? I'm sorry. I have to go. An interview? Uh-huh, it's for a travel show. It looks like a serious show and we agreed to it because my mother and I won't be filmed. But they need me to help clean, so I have to go now. Goodbye. There you are, Yuki-chan. Kasai-san, what's wrong? The TV crew came, but don't go to the inn. It was a trick. It's those people from the News of the Weird show. And I think they're looking for you, so stay put. You got that? Okay, but... There you are. No use in hiding, future manager of the Cursed Inn. Cursed Inn? We know all about that murder case. Mayumi Yamano stayed at your place, right? And you guys been hurting with the drop in visitors, huh? So I came up with a great idea. The high school manager's embarrassing struggle, renovating the Cursed Inn. How'd that grab you? The customers will be pouring in, I tell ya. I don't understand what you... I want you to be the star. When we introduce the hot springs, let us film a little bathing scene, eh? The modest manager's steamy service. Our ratings will be through the roof. That sounds like a great idea. Listen, you... Anyway, please leave. We are not interested in your coverage. You're refusing. Look, kid, you don't know the power of television, do you? Well, I can't blame you, living in the countryside. We're trying to help you out here. I mean, do you want the patrons to dry up? If you're gonna be the next manager, I'm trusting you to make the right decision here. I won't be the next manager. Oh, really? That's so. Well, you just say the word and I can hook you up with a better gig than running this dump of an inn. You could call yourself the former high school innkeeper. Haha, I'm already liking the sound of that. Why don't you hear me out? How dare you say that to Yuki-chan? It's okay, let him say what he wants. He'll go home once he gets it all out. What the shit? You say your inn has been going for generations, but all that means it's a crappy and rundown. Tradition is so last year, you'd be better off if you did close up shop. I've seen the stuff you serve. Small portions, decent service, nothing that stands out. If you want customers, you can't just do the same old, same old. You guys don't get that, and that's why you suck. Your waitresses don't even give any extra service unless you tip them, huh? Hey, I know. Why don't you make all the waitresses young girls and have them do all-day menus? You know, spread the futon out, then go straight in. But anyways, I was saying, let's give your place a little TV-style publicity. Use your head, will ya? The hell up. Don't say another word about our inn. Who would take your stupid ideas seriously? From now on, we refuse any coverage from your station. You bitch! If that's how you want to play it, I'll plaster those words all over primetime. See how that feels? Go ahead, by all means. And we'll respond with an official complaint to your sponsors. This isn't sounding good, sir. I said some incredible things. I should contact the inn. I'll see you later. I just kind of lost it when he was insulting everyone. Was I scary? You were cool. Really? Thank goodness. There was a time not long ago when I thought it would be better off if it closed, but it's like my home. It's where everyone in my world is. I can't let it close. It seems Yukiko is starting to face her true feelings. Yes, she is. And she also has learned a new skill. Mudun.
Just a little longer.
Can you stay here just a little longer? My heart's still racing. Please? You stayed with Yukiko for a while and walked her to the inn.
You're back.
Package came for you. Alright. Let's harvest. We finally got the cabbages for the quest.
Well,
barrier corn. What kind of corn is that? Now let's go work in the hospital. You thought you heard a woman shouting somewhere. You decided to pretend not to notice and continue cleaning.
Oh, you're here.
Did you hear that commotion? That was the first time anyone ever called me a slutty bitch to my face. It's like a soap opera. Seriously. When I laughed at her feeble attempt at an insult, she scratched at me. Who's the bitch now? At the previous hospital I worked at, I had a relationship with one of the doctors. But he had a wife. She found out I was forced to quit. Then I started working here. Not too long after, it seems he began flirting again, this time with a different nurse at the hospital. I don't know what happened, but I got dragged back into it. His wife came all the way here to bitch at me. The other nurses were just watching with these stupid smirks on their faces. That can't be helped. You're right, I would probably do the same in their place. Strangers are strangers. Everything is just pain. It wasn't like this at first, when I first thought about becoming a nurse. What am I working for? What am I leaving for? What am I leaving for?
I'm sorry.
I was just grumbling to myself. You're pretty bold for a kid. I better go. I'm sure that bitch's gone by now.
Goodbye now.
Be careful going home. I'm sure you're all feeling anxious knowing your homeroom teacher is deceased. Well, to be honest, us teachers are kind of afraid ourselves. The culprit is still on the loose. But there's no sense wasting time moaning about it, let's get to work. Today we'll talk about Kobodaishi or Kukai. First, look at this kanji. Hey, Hosoi-chan, isn't that a misprint in the textbook? It's supposed to be... Haha, good eye, but no, this is the wrong kanji, but the book is supposed to print it this way. It's actually quoting. Yu-chan, quit staring at the puppet and pay attention to the book. Which famous Heian-era monk famously used a wrong version of the kanji? Kukai. Yep, that's right, it was Kukai. You were listening after all. There's an old saying, even Kobo made mistakes in writing. Kobo is another name for Kukai, and this was the mistake he made. This happened when he wrote the name Otenmon on the frame of the Oten gates in the city of Kyo. But it wasn't until after they put the frame up that he noticed that he missed the dot on top of the character. Instead of taking the entire thing down to redo it, he added the dot by throwing his calligraphy brush at the gate. By the way, my wife made this doll for me by hand. Don't you think she did a great job making it look like me? Apparently his wife is just as quirky as he is. Let's talk to the awkward girl again. Oh, you. Wait, I mean, what are you doing here? No one asked you to come. Well, I'm busy, so what's on your mind? Do you need help speaking? Where'd you hear that? Oh, it's not like I'm worried about it. Leave me alone. She's quite worried about her speech and defensive about it as well. Give her lessons. Conversation lessons? I don't need them. Leave me alone. But if you really want to teach someone, then maybe I'll listen to you for a while just to be nice. You gave her some tips on how to converse with other people. You should have told me these earlier. That's not right. It would have been most desirable if you would have imparted this wisdom at a much earlier occasion. Like that? Thank you. I hope you can teach me again. Bye. And now, for the first time in a long while, let's go hang out with Yosuke! Hold on. Do I have a magician? I do. And apparently he is at Junes, so let's go to Junes. Everything is great at your Junes. What large cabbages! You may be young, but I'm very impressed. I know, why don't you take this as a sort of reward? That's very good for digging. Sharp shovel. Such beautiful Inaba-grown cabbage. I know my grandfather will be happy to see this. Now I'm off to cook dinner. I'd better make something worthy of this wonderful cabbage. What should I make? Stir fry? Pickles? Stuffed cabbage? Keeping it simple with just cabbage julienne sounds good too. Alto Tarukaja. Nice. Where is Yosuke? Is Yosuke maybe in the central shopping district? Where is Yosuke? I wish there was a quick find your persona social link company character button like we have in the 5th game. There he is. June's grocery department. You agreed to help with restocking after Yusuke begged you.
Welcome!
One and all, choice salmon, 59 yen a slice, just as advertised. And while you're at it, how about some cheese? Direct from Italy and just 298 yen for today only. Restock this shelf too. You earn 5,500 yen working at Junes. I'm dead tired. They decided on the sale at the last minute and Dad was bugging me to find helpers. I told him I didn't have time for that, but he wasn't listening.
Thanks,
But hey, I'm glad you were there. Thanks. No problem. You really are a good guy. Oh, Hanamura! What's with the crowd today? It's way busy. If I'd known, I would have skipped out. Please don't. You got a bonus for today, right? Yeah, a whole 500 yen. I'm trying to save up. Give me a raise. Well, I don't think I can help you there. What's the point then? At this rate, my graduation trip will be somewhere in Japan. Maybe I should ask my parents to pay for it. Why don't you find a guy to pay? Huh, like Saki did? Yosuke is biting his lip. Was it during your second year when Saki eloped, I mean? Yeah, apparently she got with a college guy who came home and went off with him. But she came right back saying she would save money and live on her own. Huh? You mean she was dumped? Who knows? She started working here to save money, didn't she? You know us high school girls can make easy money if we really want to. It doesn't matter. It's just hot air. I'm not letting it get to me. It's set. Not the right time for that kind of sound sector. Not the right time. Not the right mood, I mean. It's sad to be talked about like that, though. We're the only ones who can avenge Saki-senpai. We're special. We're the only ones. So there's no need to bother with outsiders. Man, you're mature. I saw the kid in me inside the TV. I felt I needed to change. I think it's good you came along. Because of you, I was able to make it this far. What a pain. Not you. I wonder what it is. I don't know.
Oh!
Let's go to work again. Just to improve the devil rank. Okay, interesting.
Yo!
So according to the walkthrough, today is a day that something very important happens. Alright, that's the lesson about the Mariana Islands. Let's take a breather and talk about something fun. The Mariana Islands are in the area of the ocean where typhoons are born. Yay! Talking about typhoons when we had a cyclone here in Brazil. There's a line on the map that typhoons can never cross. Yukun, you've blended into this class a little too well. Which line can a typhoon never cross? The equator. That's correct, I'm surprised you knew that one. Typhoons are moved by global air currents called atmospheric circulation. If one forms in the northern hemisphere, it moves north. If it forms in the south, it moves south. That's why a typhoon can never cross the equator. Isn't that interesting? Make sure you tell your parents that I'm an interesting teacher, okay? Feedback like that affects my paycheck. Just kidding, let's continue the lesson. Was you kidding though? Was you? Let's go buy ourselves another 2 books. Man of History. Home of Gardening. Let's go to school again. Go to the roof, talk to the awkward girl once more. With this, we'll finally be able to finish this one. Oh, your lesson didn't work. I just tried starting up a cheerful conversation with a girl in my class, but I got nervous all of a sudden. I said something I wasn't even thinking. Move aside, ugly, I'm coming true. What should I do? She just started crying. Apologize to her. You instructed her about the social importance of having the courage to apologize for your mistakes. You're right. I'll apologize to her. Hurting others without apologizing is selfish and cowardly. I'll go apologize. Maybe after I do, I can try and have a real conversation with her. I can't keep using my bad conversation skills as an excuse. I'll do my best. The awkward girl appears to have broken through the fear that was stunting her social growth. Do I have a chariot? You finished today's training and decided to stop by with Chie. Steak bowl or a combo plate? The ultimate decision. Stop it! Shut up, dumbass. Yeah, that's right. We all know it's time to cuff up. What? This it? Quit bullshitting us. That voice, it can't be. Let's go, Yukun. Takeshi? Hey, someone's here. Whatever, let's take their money while we are at it. This guy only had 1,000 yen on him. Chie! Hey! What are you running for? Gonna hide behind a girl, huh? Are you alright? I'm fine. You've always been good at stuff like this. They took all my money. You're gonna get them for me, right? Wow, he does tick me off. Cowards, ganging up on the wrong guy. You ought to be ashamed. Take care of them for me. Wow,
wait.
that was fast. Sheesh. Come on, what's the matter? Let's throw down. Huh? What's with this bitch? You think you're all that? I ain't afraid of hit a girl. We'll kick your ass. The punks are aggravated by Chie's taunt. Things aren't looking good.
Huh?
You? Chie seems discontent. What a pain in the ass. Yo, that guy who ran away might call the cops. Screw this, let's go. Hey, hold on, wait! What the heck? Running away when you step in. Why'd you butt in? What, you thought you couldn't leave it up to me? I could handle that myself. Sorry. I charged in by myself, caused you trouble. It's no trouble.
Thank you.
You're right, huh? I gotta remember I'm not alone. It's always like that. Everyone's doing their best. Then I start to worry that it's all up to me and I've gotta work harder. I know that pain so much, Chie, you have no idea. I worry that someday I'll end up causing even more trouble like I did today. So stupid. It seems Chie regrets her grandstanding. Thank you. Never mind. I need to work harder, huh? Why am I moping? I'll think about it some. Though I'm not too smart. Okay, so... Now this is where it's important that we do this.
Welcome back.
Here we go. We're supposed to go to the hospital, but before that, we need to get upstairs. We need to. This phone call, it's missable. Hey, this is Ko. Want to study together next Sunday? I'll drag Daisuke along too. Sound good? Okay. Alright, don't forget. You made plans to go out Sunday. And now, we can go to our work at the hospital. It's very important not to miss that phone call. If we go to the work before we accept the call, we miss it and we cannot do it. Okay, this one here, any options will work. Creepy, creepy, creepy hospital. Did something happen?
Stop.
Do you think you're some kind of counselor now?
I'm sorry.
There's no point in taking it out on you. I just got a call from the hospital I last worked at. The patient I was assigned to died. He was still just a little child. He always said he wanted to go to school, but it looks like he will never get that chance. You know, he proposed to me. I told him I would think about it when he became an adult. But I forgot about him. When I transferred here, I was so busy I thought about him once in a while, but soon I just forgot. But he was fighting for his life that entire time. What am I doing? Don't blame yourself. I do, of course I blame myself. Why did I transfer? When a patient gets better, I get left behind. But now I'm the one who left the patient behind. There should have been something I could have done. I'm sorry. I'm glad you came today.
I'll do it.
There has to be something. Anything I can do. Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
The social rank had started so fun. Now it's so sad.
Yo!
Hey, that guy the police are after, I wonder what he's like. How's the investigation going? I can't stop worrying about it. Speaking of worrying about things, we have tests coming up next week. But I can't study when I'm thinking about our investigation. Focus. I guess you're right. How am I supposed to argue with that? And that's our lesson on the Saxon Wars that Charlemagne brought about during the 8th and 9th centuries. Speaking of Charlemagne, the King of Hearts in the deck of cards is supposedly modeled after him. The King of Hearts has a characteristic that the other kings don't. I wonder if any of you knows what it is. You? Please stand up. Tell me what makes the King of Hearts look different from the other kings in a standard deck of cards. He has no mustache. And you're totally gonna go check it out now, won't you? You noticed the details, you. That's good. Yes, the King of Hearts is the only one without a mustache. Back then, playing cards were made using the same methods as books, by etching and engraving. It is said a clerk's hand slipped, and the resulting mistake with his chisel shaved off the mustache. Since then, the design has become commonplace, and so the King of Hearts is simply drawn without a mustache. Isn't this a great example of one small mistake making its way into history? You never know where those little doodles you make on your answer sheets will end up in the future. Okay, I think I'm gonna be calling it a night here. We did a good time, and we managed to play more or less the same duration we usually play with our stream. And I also really don't want to push my luck, because just in case the power goes out again tonight. So thank you guys so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Leave a like, leave a comment. I love to reply to comments. Don't forget to follow me here on Twitch. Join us on the chat. Let's have some fun together. Let's make fun. Let's make jokes. Let's talk about our days, about our games, about anything at all. Let's just have a good time. Try and keep ourselves sane during this whole isolation period. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.